after the 5-yard walk-off. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Eagles
7,
Packers
nothing. That's it.
Fuck. Hey, that nigga good in field position.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Oh, Panthers 14.
So good field position.
Oh, somebody struggling.
As they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Okay, Eagles 7.
Here's Elliott. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way.
Third quarter, 14-7.
Correctly, that they would move the ball on the ground. Honed in on.
That nigga Bino about to get his ass kicked.
Down for a win in the defense's column.
Nigga about to lose to the Dolphins. Let's go, Ron.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just
Walkonronanold. Wow, this nigga's disrespectful. Nah, bitch, you disrespectful, huh?
Shut the fuck up, mind your business.
Everybody get your ass beat.
Put on the nigga.
What up?
But he can't do it. It's about a yard short. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have the football at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders.
Stay on the block.
He's taken down at the 23.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Damn, I'm finna throw that bitch. Ooh, that nigga's open.
Dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs.
Ooh, that 2 way too much.
Blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
Taking it about the 16. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Taylor to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
54 yards on the punt, 12 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys.
Come on.
You know the
Pick up the
motivation
fly,
speech on the
nigga.
sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Being chased out left. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Eagles first down.
On first down. It's Gibson, and he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line.
It's a gain of
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Gibson.
11 more on that one and another first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. From the gun, here's Cousins.
I should have scored.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Gain of 7. And
I
an
should have
Eagle
and
first
just ran
down.
and scored. I'm tripping.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Packers nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Oh, come on. Get through the hole.
Right around the 12.
Sanders the ball.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Eagles 14. Packers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't...
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Taylor. Flush to his right. Taylor hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Another day,
And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
Cyber is on for the point after.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Panthers just spanked the shit out of me.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off.
Justin
Able to
Fields,
move,
Justin
evade,
Fields.
and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a
Good
first
luck,
down.
you know. Carolina's legit.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And again this time to the tailback. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating, because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. On 2nd down now. It's Elliott, and he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over. And turn the ball over last time.
What's the score?
21-zip.
Who's winning?
Who else?
Trey?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. I just lost my game too. Fuck. Oh, that's good if he loses. I mean, I'm still ahead. But fuck.
Why you let Carolina run off on you like that?
Bro, Aaron Rodgers is on their team, bro. That's a different team.
Oh, shit.
Now.
What?
Yeah, you got to play him. Good luck.
Oh, I think I got them next week.
Yeah, and Carolina got fucking Aaron Rodgers. Was not expecting him to do what he did.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time.
I'm out here in Miami right now.
Everyone was in the right
What's the
place.
score? They got
I
to
just kicked it off to him 0-0.
And we've hit the 2-minute
First quarter.
mark in this first half of action.
Big RG3.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go. We got to establish ourselves defense. We got slaughtered, man.
That's Carr.
It is what he is.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. To throw again on 2nd down, Cousins. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Eagles.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Philadelphia.
He wasn't ready for that.
Oh.
Cousins on 1st down.
Yeah, Trey doing his thing, man.
And he'll be out of
What you worried
bounds.
about?
That's good for 28 yards.
Let's just call it what it is.
What quarter is it?
Flat out struggle for this defense all
Second.
game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Yeah, y'all, we got to get on that.
Antonio Gibson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
16 interceptions, wow.
Just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Flushed out right. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Taylor looking deep for Adams. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. Pushing through the contact. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Oh, my boy, Rondo. Yeah, he out of there.
Gonna get us some straightening in this motherfucker.
Yeah, straightening. Straightening. Straightening.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
You know he want to get Zeke rolling and trolling.
Way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down.
I did some moves on the O-line that I should have made that cost me big time.
Bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On second
oh,
down.
missed him. Oh, we missed him.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to
Oh,
41.
Rose, you got to get off that block,
Good
baby.
job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was, and making sure they didn't get there. Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones? Oh, you should never juke, baby.
But not before getting this inside the 30. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game. And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on.
I don't know why Ron cut back.
I don't know why either.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. 2 yards, good enough for a first. I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And give him a 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on third down. Taylor now off the bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Oh, that's bullshit, man. Fuck, bro. Yeah, exactly.
They'll run on 1st down. Gibson. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Eagles 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
From the 34, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground.
Stay outside.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beat. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd and 12, Cousins. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
That wasn't my play,
the
man.
long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. This is taken at the 15. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much is that?
Oh, I missed that nigga.
It does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expect DBs out there. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Boy, what would these guys do without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Play action. Now Taylor. Will find Bryant. His tight end. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The end result, 21 yards.
43-yard line.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Again, it's Elliott. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now Taylor. Going to take a shot for Gallup.
Ooh!
Able to connect.
Pick.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Pick.
And my goodness, another interception.
Up out of here with the bullshit, man.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is the 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Really works that
7
nigga.
yards there and a 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This will be taken in by Hightower.
Doing all that fucking juking. Bitch!
Takes it inside the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. You ready for a Captain Obvious comment?
Let's go. Go with it.
He had the 5 picks last week. He's got to be much more pleased. Just the 1 interception. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And not only is he pleased, his entire team is. Because throwing those 5 interceptions affects everyone. That's extra work for your defense and not enough possessions for your offense. He's flipped that ratio around in this game.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st down, Eagles.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Ball carrier.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Number 19.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are pouring it on. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Taylor escaping the pressure right. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And now here is another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 35-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. This short throw caught by Goddard. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
A nice run there by Sanders on first down as he'll wind up with a gain of about 7 before he's brought down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the 27, Cousins flush to his right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
3rd and short yardage, Cousins. That's complete to Hightower. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Throwing, Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Miles Sanders. It's a gain of a yard.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive.
Bad over there.
When they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just
Hey, Bino.
over.
Don't trip out, shit that grip out. Real tough, man. That nigga run out of there.
Or I ain't heard him the whole time.
You not gonna hear him. This is the same shit that happened when I played him regular.
Nah, my nigga Diesel, he ain't said nothing. He zip zero stingy with the Nero.
You want the green? Get in between.
Right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play,
and that's caught by the tight end Bryant.
Yeah, first week 1.
Across the 30 to the 31.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys.
Fuck, man.
But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, he's got a man, complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st down, Eagles.
Check it back, check it back. 150.
Play action now. Cousins. Flushed out right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. He is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. 1st down.
Check three. Hey, Mike's 42. Quaker Omaha. Move.
On play action, Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
There you go.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Cousins here to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11.
Oh, no.
Finish to this ball game. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Eagles, they moved back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, things aren't looking good. It'll be an 0-5 start. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ronald.